What is up guys, Stark here. I am back for another Fate video, and in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at all of the matchups for round 3, day number 4 of the Battle of Fate Grand Order, and this will be the 4th and final day of the 3rd round. So we have the casters and the berserkers in today's set of matchups. Before we go ahead and show the matchups for the 3rd round, let's go ahead and recap the 2nd round a little bit with some of the big events that happened. So overall, all of the matchups were pretty lopsided with the exception of Caster Artoria going up against Shiba. I did think that Shiba was going to pull it out, but the last couple of votes did go for Caster Artoria, and she ended up pulling ahead and winning at the end. But outside of that, everyone else won by a pretty steady margin. So yeah, I guess there's really not too much to talk about for the caster side of the bracket. But let's go ahead and look at the Berserker side of the bracket and see, pretty interesting matchups or results there. So for the Berserkers, again, there weren't too many close matchups. Actually, this was kind of a little bit more lopsided than the caster side of the bracket. The one thing to really point out here is that Heracles and Arjuna Alter both won undefeated going into their matchups. So we have some pretty big heavy hitters here, and Heracles is the only character left in the tournament that is undefeated so far. I really don't think that's going to continue on against God Juna, but it'll be very interesting to see what happens there. So with the 2nd round recap more or less wrapped up, let's go ahead and take a look at all the matchups for the 3rd round. Alright, so there we have it, all of the matchups for the 3rd round, the 4th and final day of the 3rd round. And really, all these matchups are going to be insanely close, I think. You have Scotty and Gil, which could go either way. Nero and Merlin, which can go either way. Waver and Tamamo, which can go either way. And Sanzang and Caster Artoria can go either way. And then over on the Berserker side of the bracket, I do think that there is a little bit of leeway here, but once again, all these matchups are going to be really tough and really close in my opinion. Q against Mysterious Heroine X Alter, Kintoki against Raiko, Musashi against Jalter, and Heracles against God Juna. These matchups are going to be really interesting, really close, and I'm really excited to see who you guys are voting for. So make sure you guys are voting in the comments down below. And as always, if you did like these videos, feel free to like and subscribe. And I do have the links below to my Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, and Discord, so feel free to check those out. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for the start of the 4th round in the Battle of Fate Grand Order.